Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Another Code. This is episode 17. In the last episode we finished off what was technically the first Another Code game back on DS, and next up we're moving on over, sliding on over to the Wii one, the Wii sequel. So they've merged the two by looks, so you can't actually choose one game or the other in this case, but that makes sense because they're such short games that, hey, wanna make it seem like one extended thing and still be a short game. So before we get cracking with the second game, I think I want to increase the background volume just a little bit, because if we increase it that a little bit it still won't drown out the voice volume. But it was very, very quiet, right, the music. I could do it when editing and it sounds stunning, absolutely stunning. Anyways, let's get going. Oh, yeah. So I'm wearing my glasses today to try and record with glasses on, so we'll see how it affects my reading. It'll probably end up being even worse than if I wasn't wearing glasses, which is quite counterproductive, but we'll go with it. 750, that's the one. I'm recording this all so much ahead of time, and I like that because that means if anything crops up, which seems to happen quite often lately, you still won't miss out on any episodes. I don't have a clue how this is going to combine the games. And again, I can't remember the second game at all, so I think I go to like a resort or something, and that's about all I remember.
Dad and I left Blood Edward Island together. 2 years have passed since then. I had just turned 14 at the time. I was so happy to get to live with Dad. But it didn't turn out to be so simple. Dad bailed as soon as I started high school. He went to work as a scientist at this place called JC Valley.
I'll come home on the weekends.
That's what he said right before leaving for Lake Juliet. But eventually, he stopped coming home. Now I haven't seen him in 6 months.
Come to Lake Juliet for a camping trip.
It was so sudden. Like, I have a life too, right? I already have my own plans. But I was worried about him. Oh, finally here. And Dad isn't. Oh, right. Jessica wanted me to check in. My phone... It's in my bag. Oh. Hey! Thief! Give me back my bag! Oh, I lost him. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have come!
Oh, this is absolutely stunning. Oh, it is starting back from chapter 1. Sudden recollection. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. This is my sort of art style for sure. And the voice acting, I feel like, has got better. There's a bit more vibrancy to the personalities. Including Mr. Thief.
This completely sucks. My bag's been stolen. What can I do? My whole life was in that bag. My wallet, my cell phone. I can't even get a hold of Dad now. My band's songbook was in there too. And my teddy bear. Ugh. That kid definitely went through it by now. He's probably laughing at me for carrying a teddy bear around. Ugh. Unluckiest girl in the world. Mom's pendant! Oh, I'm so glad I'm wearing it. This pendant. It's all I have from Mom. I guess it isn't the only thing I have left on me. The DAS Dad sent me. Why did he send it? Ugh, just looking at this thing, it reminds me of him. It's only making me angrier.
You're more important to your dad than you realize, Ashley. I told him when you'll be arriving. He'll pick you up at the bus stop.
Oh, Jessica. Dad definitely did not pick me up at the bus stop. I'm over this. I quit. No way am I camping. I'm getting on the next bus and going home. Oh, wait. I guess I can't. My wallet is in my bag, which means I need to see Dad if I want to go home. Ugh! Okay. I'll go find Dad at the campsite, and I'll get the money I need to get out of here. And that kid... If I run into him, I'm getting my bag back. Maybe Dad will be at the campsite.
I mean, she certainly has a lot more teenage angst now, don't she? She has good reason for it, don't get me wrong. Let's check the bus stop a sec. But yeah, the second time in a row that her father hasn't met her where he's meant to. Oh, this is stunning. Look at it. Look at the colours and that. It's so vibrant and bright. Ooh, is it? A yellow? It looks sort of yellow. A rabby. A rabby. Lake Juliet sure is impressive. Yeah. Off to the camp. I'm so excited to get going with this game. I can't remember it at all. It's one of my most memorable. It's one of the most memorable DS games for me. As in, to me. I'm not surprised the mail carrier gets out this far. Yeah, too. Ah, so this time it don't... That brings up like the backlog, the text. I don't know what the controls are now. If we press X to go to the DAS, they've definitely streamlined and made everything the same. Aha, we get some... All and other keys acquired. Well, I mean, does that need to be there anymore? Okay, mystery thief. The boy who stole my bag. All I know about him is that he's real fast. I need to find him and get that bag back. There's a bunch of important stuff in there. Hope he hasn't looked inside yet, but who is he? What did he steal my bag for? He did seem to beeline for her. Ashley, It's been just over 2 years since that trip to Blood Edward Island. My dad and I lived together for a while afterward, but it never felt quite right. Eventually, around the time I started high school, Dad left home again, using his work as an excuse. After that, I really threw myself into my music, which I love, and got an electric acoustic guitar so I could become a musician. Just when I was getting serious about practicing, I got an invitation out of the blue to go camping with Dad, like I didn't have my own plans. But I couldn't exactly say no, so I came to the campground, and surprise surprise, Dad doesn't show up. Then my bag was stolen. This whole thing sucks and I shouldn't have come. Mummy dearest, my mum died on my 3rd birthday, 13 years ago. On the night my third, right? When I saw her death through another on Blood Edward Island, she had a peaceful look on her face as Dad held her in his arms. She was worried that another would be used for harm, so Dad destroyed it. Dad's gift for my 14th birthday was a pendant from Mum. As long as I wear it, she's with me. Dad? A little over 2 years ago, I reunited with my dad on Blood Edward Island after 11 years apart. We started living together again after that, but 11 years really is a long time, and our relationship got awkward fast. Dad left home to start working at a place called JC Valley. I think I may have driven him away. What are we doing here, Dad? You didn't even bother coming home on weekends for the last 6 months, and suddenly we're going camping? What's going on with you? Aunt Jessica. She's my aunt, and basically my favourite person. She raised me since I was little, just like a mother. When Dad came back to live with us, and his and my relationship got awkward, she was always worrying about us. I agreed to come on this trip partly because I didn't want to worry her anymore. She said the reason Dad invited me was that there was something he wanted to talk to me about, just us. But what's there to say at this point? I certainly don't have anything to say to him. Well, she seems to want to shout at him now. But yeah, seeing... Oop. I just saw that. I don't really want to read it, I just want to get rid of the dots by this point. Back to 2 memories. Oh, you can go back like that. But yeah, I don't really want to read it. We've finished that part of the story now. I feel like going back to it would just be a bit... shit, to be honest. A bit of a waste of time. Franny. Oh, it's got Franny as a grown-up in the picture now. I like how it does that. Marie. It's funny how Marie never gets a proper picture. The least important person in the game, blatantly. Okie doke. Ooh, that's something I want to check. Back on the desk. Journey. Yeah, there are messages, so we need to find these. I don't know where to find them. Like in 2 memories there were the cranes, and there's no image this time, so... Alright. Let's go in here. I guess it's like the touristy place.
Hello? There's no one here. What is this music? Does this place have its own theme song or something? Okay, this is not my jam.
Ha.
Hey,
It's it's so quiet when recording. I can't hear the music anyway. Ooh. Yeah, who do we pay? Can we just take them? All too big. Maybe they got smaller sizes in the back. Do you want one of these? Do you want...
Huh?
I get the impression she wouldn't touch one of those t-shirts with a barge pole. She looks punky. No, don't just go.
Huh?
We'll find someone. They're L and J for Lake Juliet, aren't they? Ah, J-Liet. I get it. Anything else around you? I don't want to go to the desk quite yet.
This
Looks like a pamphlet for the area.
Huh.
This map of Lake Juliet should be useful. Hey, we got a map. So, okay. Ah, and we got a crane by there. So we are still looking for those then. Nice, and there's only 9 of them in this one. I wonder why there were fewer. Good old Lake Juliet. Put away Das, yeah. I'm back into it. It takes a second. You have to mash the X button to get back into it. So now there's one in the guest house, one over that to there. Yeah, it seems to be like one in each building, of a few buildings, but no images for some, so it's going to be more to explore. Good old Lake Juliet. Sayoko and I visited Lake Juliet over 10 years ago. I was recently strolling around the lake for the first time in a while when I noticed a boathouse and cottages that had appeared since then. When I asked some locals about them, they said that 5 years ago there were plans to build a major resort. Fortunately, the area around the mermaid statue on the lakeshore hasn't changed a bit. That was a relief to see, but it does seem like the old clock tower stopped working a few years ago. Makes the place feel a bit emptier. I would love to show Ashley this lake's natural beauty one more time, before any further development changes the landscape forever. I broke my promise to come home once a week, so I haven't had a chance to catch up with her. We haven't had time to talk, but since there's a campsite here, maybe I can invite her camping. So nothing suspicious, he's saying in this that, he wants to go camping with her, for good reason. I'll need to gather my courage to invite her, but it'll be a good chance for some quality time. I bet she'd enjoy a conversation over some delicious grilled food. I'll start making the arrangements now. Okay. Potted plant? No, we're not going to water it. Gumball? Doesn't seem like regular coins will fit. Maybe it needs a weird token or something. I bet you do. I used to go to Porthcawl quite a lot, which is Wales. Yeah. No. Wales or England? It's on the... England, I guess. Okay, chords and stereo. But yeah, that Porthcawl used to have like tokens and stuff where you'd have to use them specifically for that place. Checo Bay. Okay, so there's nothing much going on. Blinds. Can we undo them? There is a room. Nobody in there either, so can we just sneak in? It's a door for employees. Staff, you might say. Damn it. Okay, so we're not getting anything there. I think that's about it, is it? What's this purple thing? Strange rock. Sign explaining the rock with unusual colours. Miraculous rainbow stone. I mean, it looks pretty, don't get me wrong, but what? Okay. Let's go see that man who was outside then. Maybe he'll be able to answer a few questions. Hello. Ranger.
There, all done. Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
Now that's some spirit. What can I do for you?
Can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
I stopped by the guest house, but it was empty. Is it closed today?
That's strange. It shouldn't be. He must have been taking another one of his breaks.
Who?
There's a student working at the guest house part-time. Not the hardest worker I've ever seen. Takes a lot of breaks.
Huh, really?
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
I guess I'll try again then.
Good plan.
Unluckiest girl in the world. First my bag stolen, now the guest house is empty. It's just one thing after another.
Is something wrong? I'm Dan Maxwell, a forest ranger.
Oh, cool. Like a forest cop?
One of my jobs is to help folks in trouble. Call me Dan. What's your name?
Ashley. Ashley Mizuki Robbins.
Well, hi there, Ashley. Mind telling me what happened?
Someone stole my bag.
What? That's terrible.
I was at the bus stop and a boy snuck up behind me. He snatched my bag and ran off.
A boy, you say?
I'd just gotten off the bus, too. Unluckiest girl in the world, huh?
I see. I'm sorry that happened. Can you describe the stolen bag?
Well, it's a blue backpack about this big.
Thanks. Got it. I'll keep my eyes out for the boy and your bag when I'm on patrol.
Thank you so much.
Just in case, I'd like you to file a theft report at the guest house. You should tell your parents about it too, if you haven't yet. Are they here with you?
Dad's at the campsite. Probably.
Whew. That's a relief to hear. You must be shaken, but I hope you can relax once you meet up with your dad.
If he was remotely normal, then yeah, maybe.
I bet that kid is back from his break by now. Why don't you try the guest house again?
Yeah, okay. Thanks for your help.
So, the boy is missing from working from the guest house. And our bag gets stolen. Coincidence? I think not. I can't remember really. But for now, I am going to save. And I'm going to leave you to wait until tomorrow. this has been Greeny XI. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a wee bit when we head back into the guest house. File our theft report. See you in a bit, folks.